Hey, what's up, y'all? And well, another exciting week of college football. Week 10 is in the books. Yes, and I'm going to do my week 10 college football recap. So we'll start with these Friday night games. Yes, Virginia Tech was a 2.5 point favorite over Boston College. I did take Virginia Tech. They ended up losing 17-3. So, yes, and I did pick Stanford to upset Utah. Because Utah was a 10 point favorite. Yeah, and then Stanford just got obliterated 52-7. Yeah, so much for the Friday night home underdog. And now that makes Oregon's loss to Stanford. That makes it look really bad. So that was a bad loss for Oregon. Yeah, speaking of Oregon, they did beat Washington 26-16 in a very wet and cold game. So, where the offenses struggled. So, but anyway, yes. So, let's see, and then let's see, Army beat Air Force 21-14. Yeah, a game that went into overtime. So yes, but it was 0-0 at halftime. So, and anyway, and then let's see, and then Georgia destroyed Missouri 43-6. I already talked about that game on Saturday. So yeah, so another big win. Yep, and we did get to see JT play too. And yeah, guess we didn't have Adam Anderson, but our defense didn't miss a beat. So, and then of course, our offensive tackle, our left tackle, Jamari Sawyer. Yeah, I hope we get him back soon. But looks like the offensive line did fine without him too. So, but some good news, we did get Jermaine Burton and Arian Smith back, and they they look good. Like they had been playing the whole time. So yeah, and we did get to see JT Daniels in the second half, which was good. Although he was rusty from his lack of playing time, lack of game reps. So anyways, then yes, and Ohio State, a struggle win against Nebraska. I thought, how is Ohio State only a 14.5 point favorite over Nebraska? And what do you know? Nebraska covered. So Ohio State drives the struggle bus to a 26-17 win over Nebraska. So let's see, and then Wake Forest. Yes, you lost to North Carolina. 58-55. Yes, this was a great game. Lots of offense, lots of points, lots of yards. Yes, this game was basically the same game as what we had last year between Wake Forest and North Carolina. And this game didn't even count toward the conference standings, as it was a non-conference game. Yeah, I mean, Wake Forest, you tried, and you still have a chance to win the Atlantic Division, right? You still have a chance to win the SEC, but no playoffs. Yes, so the ACC is going to fail to get a team into the playoffs for the first time. So, so does this mean that yes? So this means that now the SEC will be the only conference left that has put a team into the playoffs since they began in 2014. So anyway, and next we got Liberty, Ole Miss. Yes, Hugh Freeze returned to Oxford, and Ole Miss handled them 27 to 14. Let's see, yes, and Auburn. Yeah, your season is over. It lost Texas A&M 20 to 3. As 20 to 3. Yes. Blow Dix looked like he'd never seen a football. So yeah, so Auburn, was talking about they were gonna, they were running the table, beating Alabama, beating Georgia, making the playoffs, but not gonna happen. But I guess Auburn could still win the West. They would just need to win out, and A&M to lose another game. But anyway, and I guess A&M to win the West, they still need to win out, and they would need Auburn to beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl. So, but yeah, that's not likely to happen though. Anyway, yes, and then Cincinnati, a struggle win against Tulsa, 28 to 20. Yes, you beat a 3-win Tulsa. I mean, in this, and I mean, this game came right down to the end. And everything. Tulsa had a chance to tie the game, but they fumbled on the goal line. So, they get fumbled trying to get going into the end zone, and recovered by Cincinnati for a touchback. So that game very easily could have gone into overtime. Tulsa had scored, then it would have come down to a 2-point conversion to send the game into overtime. So this just so this is bad. If you're if you're a Cincinnati fan, this is bad. Yeah, this is really bad. I mean, I thought you were just going to destroy Tulsa, trying to impress the playoff committee, but I mean, pretty much, no, so basically, yeah, you pretty much have, have no chance at making the playoffs. So good luck in the Fiesta Bowl, I guess. And yep, and Michigan State. Yep, you lost to Purdue. Yeah, it looks like Purdue perdid. Well, I guess we probably should have seen this coming. They just had a huge win over, at home over Michigan. Now they got to go on the road to play Purdue. Purdue already beat Iowa. So I guess we do need to be giving Purdue some love after all. They're gonna have Ohio State on upset alert next week, but I mean, Kenneth Walker, another 100-yard game. So he didn't really do anything to hurt his stat line, but and I mean, Michigan State, you're not out of it. Obviously you could still, run the table, or obviously you could still beat Ohio State, Penn State. You could still win the Big Ten, make the playoffs. So anyway, yep, and then West Virginia, yep, humiliated at home by Oklahoma State, 24-3. Yes, it looks like we're probably headed for an Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State Big 12 championship. Every year since the Big 12 brought back their conference title game in 2017, Oklahoma has played a different team each year. Since 17, it was TCU, 18, Texas, 19, it was Baylor. And of course, last year it was Iowa State. So it looks like this year it's going to be Oklahoma State. I wonder if the pattern will continue next year. Who's next? West Virginia, Kansas State, Texas Tech. Who knows? But I just find that funny. So I thought it would be Iowa State, but yes. Speaking of Iowa State, yes, they demolished Texas 30-7. Yes, and it was 7-3 Texas at halftime, and then Iowa State went on a 27-0 run in the second half. So a tale of two halves. So. And Texas is what is they're 4-5. Yeah, they're 4-5 now. So, wow, I know. I know. Well, I guess it's Texas. I guess it's what we should expect. So, it's nothing less than what they've been doing for the past 10 years. So, let's see. Yep, and then Arkansas beat Mississippi State 31-28. Yep. Mississippi State was number 17. Yeah, they should have never been, ranked that high. I guess the committee thought they were really good after they beat Kentucky. They sort of forgot about Arkansas, but now they've reminded us who they are. Have gotten back on the map. Sort of. Of course, they're not gonna win the West, right? But I think they could go 8-4 though. So anyway, so next we got NC State beat Florida State 28-14. Right. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, speaking of Kentucky, though. Yep, so Tennessee did go ahead and beat Kentucky 45-42. Yeah, this was a great game, but somebody had to win, so. And now Tennessee gets to host Georgia, coming off of this big win over Kentucky. But I mean, Tennessee had no defense in this game. I mean, they gave up. They gave up 600 yards to Kentucky. Kentucky actually outgained Tennessee by a lot. Yes, it was by over 100 yards, and I think it was like Tennessee at like 400 and something. But so, oh yeah, I guess Georgia broke Kentucky. And speaking of teams that UGA broke, yep, Florida. Florida, yep, you got mollywopped by South Carolina, 40-17. Yep, yeah, this team is just not buying in. I mean, in this game, I guess they just checked out mentally, I guess, and then they ended up getting destroyed. But still, this is a good win by South Carolina, though. So anyway, yes, Florida goes up to Columbia and takes a beating. I guess we broke Florida anyway, and then defense coordinator Todd Grantham has been fired, so Florida fans got their wish. I guess hashtag fire Grantham is now going to be hashtag fire Mullen. So let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, Alabama. Yep, struggle win against LSU. Yep, 20-14. Yes, at home. Yes, really lucky to get out with a win. I mean, LSU was 14-7 at one point, and then Bama did end up winning 20-14. Yet missed an extra point, which is why they only had 20. So yes, really struggling offensively. Yes, Alabama played their worst game. So, and then LSU played was probably their best game defensively. So, but anyway, yes, so Alabama really lucky to get that win. Oh yeah, and let's see, and then Arizona. Yes, Arizona finally got a win. Yes, they were 0-8 until they finally got a win over Cal. And they are now 1-8. So congratulations, Arizona, finally getting a win. I thought you were going 0-12. So anyway, so once again, Georgia shows why they are the number one team. Yes, and I grow more and more confident every week yes, and not and not just because of what we're doing, but because of what other teams are doing or not doing. I mean, this is in. I mean, this is, maybe the best defense in college football history. So basically, going to be like, 2019 LSU, or like, yes, guess we're like 2019 LSU, except yeah, or 2020 Alabama, except with defense instead of offense. I mean, let's see. Ohio State scored 26 points on Nebraska. What do you think they're gonna do against Georgia? I mean, Alabama only scored 20 points on LSU. Again, what do you think's gonna happen when they have to play Georgia? And then again, Nebraska shut out in the first half by Kansas. Again, what do you think Georgia's going to do to them? So yes, I'm going to say, oh, you can't win with Stetson Bennett. Well, yes, yes, we can be, 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 because of our defense and our offense. I believe we'll be able to do enough. So with Stetson Bennett and really all of our skill players on offense really make Stetson look good. But yes. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.